Hello and welcome to ET Auto. The electrification megatrend is gradually gaining traction in India and in the commercial vehicle space, and particularly in the small commercial vehicles, where commercial vehicle manufacturers are entering in that space one by one. The latest one to make this move is Volvo Eicher Commercial Vehicles. To tell us more about the overall strategy behind this and the outlook for the industry, we have with us Mr. Vinod Aggarwal, MD and CEO of VECV, and also an industry veteran. Mr. Aggarwal, congratulations on this move, the launch.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So this one, if I look at the ICE industry, this segment, as we were also discussing, is roughly about 300,000 odd plus.
So this is one of the largest segments of the commercial vehicle industry.
Okay.
And this is also growing because there is some movement happening from sub 2 ton to 2 to 3.5 ton.
Okay.
So some migration happening. So this segment is, I think, the best growing segment of the CV industry.
Therefore, the best opportunity for electrification as well,
And
you
of
think?
course, we had been thinking of entering this segment for long, and finally this dream has come true.
Okay.
And we are extremely pleased, and we are getting into this segment with the electric first. So it is first electric vehicles because it is in line with the country's need for sustainability, for carbon free, and absolutely very, very efficient and very, very customer friendly truck, because this entire truck design has been co-created along with our customers, and we have taken into account their specific needs when we have designed these applications.
So how long was this co-creation process with your customers?
This is started from day one, and we have taken around 3 years to come out with this truck. Complete design and development, and then of course industrialization, and now we are getting into the marketing phase, setting up the dealerships. There are exclusive dealerships which are being set up for this product.
So you will have a kind of network of exclusive electric SCV dealerships?
Exclusive for 2 to 3.5 ton.
Okay.
So they will have both electric and ICE. Today we are launching the electric first. Then of course we will get into the diesel or CNG after around 6 to 8 months.
So
that will come eventually, but of course we are first launching with electric.
So this network, how big a network are you planning, and over what period of time?
It will happen over a phased manner because we are not going to launch it all across the country in day one. So we will do it phase by phase. Like first phase we will launch in few locations, and then we'll get into more locations. So as and when we get into more locations, then we have more dealerships. So eventually you have the dealerships all across.
Okay. And for this project, how much of investment has gone by? If I'm not wrong, for new energy vehicles, for new technologies, you have set aside, earmarked about 1,000 crores odd, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, there is no limit. Whatever money we need for the entire range, because for this range itself, we have invested a total of around 700 crores, which includes all the design or all the cabin tooling or all the industrialization. Everything put together, it will be around 700 crores.
And this is a 3.5 ton. This is upper, it sits on the top of this bracket.
Upper is the light commercial vehicles.
Yes.
And 3.5 ton and below is the small.
Small company. So in the 2 to 3.5 ton, it sits right on top. So how do you plan to kind of enhance this, build this portfolio of SCVs, e-SCVs over the years now? So
ESCB, they are still, various players are trying to enter in the electric space, and of course, the entire space is empty. There has to be migration from the ICE space to electric because people have to start using it. As I mentioned, they are much more efficient. Operating cost of electric trucks.
How does this compare to, let's say, an equivalent?
One-fourth of the diesel truck.
One-fourth of a diesel.
One-fourth of the operating cost.
But the acquisition cost will be what, 2x, 3x?
Acquisition, no, not 2x, 3x. Acquisition cost will be maybe 1.5 to 1.6x. So but operating cost is much less. Therefore, you are able to, get into the similar cost of ownership or even slightly better when you do the financing for maybe 5 years. So in 5-year financing, if you include the EMI and the operating cost and all the driver salary and everything put together, your operating cost in electric will be a little bit lower. So it is beneficial to go into electric trucks. Not only good for the sustainability cause, but also operating cost by also cost of ownership wise, it will be less.
But sir, in that case, why aren't truck operators, why aren't the market adopting ESCVs are the big manner? Even in the current space, there are a couple of players, but it's only a few thousands still.
Because whenever any new technology comes, customers take their time to understand and also create confidence with them that of course it will be good for them. So right now people will start using it, we will facilitate it, we will help them, and we are very confident that once a customer starts using it, it will be absolutely, he will not go anywhere else.
What is the timeline you look at covering this entire from 3.5 to 2 ton in ESCVs?
3.5 to 2 ton, there will be few variants which will be there, and of course then we can get into more variants, but otherwise we are covering a good number of variants, and as you have seen, we have shown 5 applications here.
Right.
This is reefer van, and then there is civic applications, or there is parcel and courier van, or there is
And a mobile showroom kind of a vehicle application.
Vegetables or so there are 6-7 applications which we are launching, and of course it takes care of their needs of these customers in these applications, and they will get better efficiency and better comfort, since the driver is going to get better comfort. If you look at the cabin, it's a walk-through cabin, and it's very comfortable with infotainment system, lot of smart features, fully connected, and advanced driver alert systems, ADAS, and of course cameras, and so it's absolutely all modern feature. It will be fully connected, and of course backed up by state-of-the-art uptime services to ensure that the vehicles are doing the maximum running in a month.
Lastly, Mr. Aggarwal, this year for the M&HCV industry, at the beginning of the year, the outlook was very bleak, but Q1 was a pleasant surprise for many. Q2 was okay, it didn't go as expected, but for the overall year, what's your outlook? Is it still flat to negative, or do you think
First 9 months, if you look at the industry, there is a little bit of drop. It's around 2% drop, 3.5 ton and above, and below 3 ton also is similar drop. So it's a marginal drop, you can say. But if you look at our figures, we have grown by 4%, 3.8%. So we have improved the market shares, and last quarter is expected to be better than the first 9 months. So therefore, we are expecting that full year it may be sort of flat or maybe marginal drop or marginal growth.
Okay.
So we will see what happens in this last quarter. Okay. But we are expecting good industry in last quarter.
Okay, and while that at the industry level, but I guess you must be expecting a better traction for your ESCVs now.
Of course, we will now start selling.
On that note, wishing you and your team all the very best, Mr. Aggarwal.
Thank you so much.
There you heard Mr. Vinod Aggarwal, MD and CEO of VECV and an industry veteran too, talking about this new business strategy of ESCVs and why he thinks the industry will see a better adoption of electric trucks in the coming months and years. And also at the overall level, the M&HCV industry, he expects perhaps give or take 1 or 2%, it will be a flat or maybe a slightly marginal growth or marginal drop at the end of this year. So on that note, thanks for watching this interview. Take care. Goodbye.